Hi guys,
welcome back to Girls
guys,
Gossip Podcast hosted by yours truly, Aoife.
and Josh.
Let's get it started. I thought we'd start off with like fashion/beauty trends that we hope never return.
Absolutely.
So my first one is bubble skirts. Have you seen?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what a bubble skirt is.
Those are bubble skirts, but like. They were like big back in I feel like they were big back in like the 70s, 80s, but they've come back recently. They should not have, because they look like, I see some TikToks of some girls wearing them, but they're really short as well. And there was this one girl and she was like dancing in a club or something, and you could literally see everything going on back there because of the fact there was nothing there. She just had this I think that they're so ugly. I really do. I just can't jump on the trend. It's what I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Usually I'm all for a trend, but this one, I've not once thought about wearing a fucking bubble skirt out and about.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know, but do you know what? When you said there's nothing back there, I thought you were violating her.
No, like there's nothing back there to like cover up.
You were violating her. It's like, I know how she feels. I have to say, a basic but effective one, skinny fucking jeans. I will never, as long as I may live now, I will never own another pair of skinny jeans. Specifically, are they called biker jeans? The ones that have got like, by the knee, they've got like ripples in them. It's like chavs wear them.
My GTA character wears them.
Yeah, you need to change that.
They're the only jeans for the women.
Okay.
GTA is not made for women, clearly.
Yeah, obviously. I'll let you off on that one. But them, alongside that, ripped skinny jeans, they're a no-go as well. And also spray-on paint skinny jeans. I mean, spray-on paint jeans altogether. I'm just listing everything at this point. But I'm sorry, they're so uncomfortable to wear. It's like you're wearing your skin. It's so horrible. They don't look good. And I feel like they make your legs, it's just an ick as far as I'm concerned. Men, women, they, them, that you just don't wear them. Don't put yourself in the
Don't get me wrong, back in the day I was a skinny jeans queen.
Yeah.
But now I look at it and just think, what possessed me? Because there's no way that I found them comfortable whatsoever. No. They literally would cut off my circulation. Like I don't even know what. I'm a bit thick. Slim thick. No, I wish I was slim thick. But no. And the fact I actually used to be able to fit into skinny jeans scares me, because I'm like, how did they not rip? I was really every time I went out in those jeans, I was really risking my life.
Yeah.
My next one is crimped hair.
Yeah, again, is this like a girl thing?
It's like a girl thing. And it's like you used to have so you could get straighteners, but you could take the plates out of them. Obviously.
Bless you.
But like I had these ones, and you could slide the flat plates out and replace them with these crimped ones. And I swear to God, the blades were like zigzagged, and you used to hold them over your hair, and you just keep holding them in sections, and your hair would just look like zigs. It was not a good look, and it's like, it's the one thing I just can't.
I don't know if it's the photo you showed me. It looks like you've just got. It's giving bedhead.
That's what it looks like. That's not.
Is that what it's meant to look like?
It's meant to look like.
But that's not a look.
I did find a picture of Ariana Grande with crimped hair, but I thought
that would look great.
That would, yeah.
That would look amazing. That was
too far to add to the insult, so I was like, no.
Yeah.
But no, the crimped hair was really not for me.
Yeah.
I did it once, and I swear to God, it looked like, you know, like if you ever went to like a science museum and used to put your hands on that ball, and then your hair would just go like that. Yeah. That's what my hair looked like when it was crimped. It wasn't a good style at all.
Have you got a photo?
No.
I need to see a photo. Just do it. Take a photo.
Yeah, I'll just buy some really cheap, back in the day, crimpers, and then I'll just.
For the next pod, you've got to come on and what's it called?
Crimped hair.
Crimped hair. There you go. My next one, you're definitely going to disagree, is Nike Tech tops. Whatever you want to call them. I don't care what colour. I don't care if you want to go blue, green, pink, orange. I do not care. You look like a chav. You look like a knob. It's so cringe. The only acceptable way is if you're a cyclist. And even then, don't be a cyclist.
I have to say, I am a big fan of but not. I wouldn't personally wear them myself. No,
You just find them attractive
I
on
just
other
find them
people.
attractive on men in general.
Do you not think it just looks chavvy?
I just think yum. Like
Really?
like when they go on holiday and they have the shorts and the top, not match, but maybe like black shorts with the neon top. It's a bit of me.
I don't think neon looks good on anyone. Like, genuinely, that's another trend we're not bringing back neon. I'm sorry.
I love a bit of neon.
Coming from someone from the Rainbow Mafia, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Like, if JD, I know you can buy them in JD, but they just epitomise JD Sports to me, and Foot Asylum. That's what they're giving. And my last one, which is definitely going to annoy you, is Crocs. I cannot.
Just personally attacking me today.
Literally, I'm sorry, right? I do not think, no offence, I'm looking at yours right now.
Mine are cute.
They don't look comfy.
Cutesy.
Fluffy, not fluffy. And a comment that people make that just bores my piss, you know, the things that just annoy you when they're not meant to, is I put them in sports mode. What does that mean?
Put the back down instead of.
And that's sports mode, is it?
Instead of you have it as a shoe rather than like a slipper.
I don't get them. They don't look comfy to me.
You know what? It's really one of those. I think you probably won't buy a pair, but it's one of those like until you get a pair.
Yeah.
You don't like. I was the exact same. I thought like because I'm not being funny. Whenever I was younger, my family have had Crocs all their lives. Like it's not, but it's because obviously it became a big thing. But when I was little, I used to have Crocs and I used to hate them because I used to think they were so ugly. But it's because they weren't like a big thing. And then obviously, I think I got like one pair, and it was literally just for like when I'm like getting in and out the car, like just so have or just running out to grab something, like instead of because you know you can't really like all my slippers are fluffy. You can't wear those outside if it's wet, but Crocs you can. And then it just all went from there. I now own 12 pairs of Crocs, 3 fluffy.
Do you know how I know that you're an ally? You like the Rainbow Mafia of Crocs. Got one for every colour.
Yeah.
Have you actually got one for it? Like,
I have 2 shades of pink, orange, purple, red, blue, grey, white, green.
The Rainbow Mafia?
Yeah.
But, like, this is the thing, right?
I just need some yellow ones now.
Yeah. Oh, do you? This is the thing.
Yellow's probably not.
One thing that annoys me, and I am guilty of doing this with fashion trends, is when people don't coordinate their footwear with their outfits.
Oh, I do.
I'm guilty. Yeah, but how are you coordinating orange and purple? Have you got orange and
purple? Both in one go. I'd wear all black with the colour.
You'd wear all black and then orange
I went
Crocs.
to one extreme. My purple Crocs, the only reason I have purple Crocs is because you know those bring a board night?
Yeah.
I got given the colour purple, so I have a purple jumper. Maybe I'll wear it in the next one. I have a purple jumper, and then I bought purple Crocs just for this bring a board night because, to be fair though, I obviously only have size 4 feet, so I get junior pricing. So Crocs on top of student discount, they're not that expensive for me.
I was about to say, how much are they? How much are like a pair of Crocs?
Probably like 45, 50.
That's like
but I get mine for like
it?
35 because I get junior, and then I get my student discount on top. But that means I'll only buy them from the Crocs website, or I won't buy them in JD because they really annoying with the student discount. They do it on select things. Probably do it on the Nike Tech Fleece, to be honest.
Oh yeah, they need to get rid of them. Not enough chavs to go. So, from one trend to another, we've done our fashion trends that we don't like. On the vibe of like TikTok, right? What are trends that we secretly hate but we still do? Now, my one is very nasty. And I find myself doing it all the time. One of the trends that I absolutely love to watch, and it's really like sinister, is the favourite celeb dying and they didn't die.
Oh, I love those. I think it's so funny. Like some of them are like,
oh my god, the Simon Cowell one. What's your favourite celeb? Simon Cowell of all people. Like the Caitlyn Jenners, all of them are so funny. And I will find myself, when I get bored, telling my family, like my mom, that like her favourite celebrities have died. And it's so nasty.
I tried to do that with my mum, but she's just so up to date with the new. Like every time you'll be in the house and all you'll hear is that sound that BBC News makes when you get a notification.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, so there's no way I could try and play that because she'd be like, well, it didn't come on my BBC News.
You'll get away with it.
I wouldn't get
the thing is as well, like every single time I tried to tell my mom, she's got the most mediocre reaction because she knows it's bollocks. But the one day, unfortunately, it is going to happen and she's not going to believe me. So I do need to stop doing that. But it is a trend that I love watching and I find myself doing when I get bored. And that's a toxic trait of mine.
I think one of my trends that, like, I am guilty of it, but it's just like, it's the whole Stanley cups juice. Everyone has a Stanley cup.
Yes.
I have 5.
As you should. As you should.
And you know what? Like, sometimes I love it because of how much I can fit, but then I'll be like walking around and I feel like an idiot, like walking around with this big ass cup. And I'm just like, I just feel like everyone's secretly judging me. But then, you know, man, everyone else probably has one as well.
Yeah.
But I've definitely been sucked right in on that trend. I feel like there's every single trend I just get really sucked in on.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I can't just buy one or something.
You have to go. All
All
collection.
different colours.
Yeah. Do you know what I think it is with the Stanley Cup? It is, right? I love the cups, right? Like the Primark ones and all of that, but I feel like TikTok and the trend made me be a bit snobbish. So, like, I had all of the Primark range. It was like, what, a tenner? But I was like, I want a Stanley. So I hinted a month before my birthday at work, oh, I really want a blue Stanley. They got it for me. I didn't pay for it because I was like, I'm not paying 45 quid for it. But it was TikTok that made me be like, I don't want a Primark one. I want to.
Yeah. I think for me, I obviously had a real one first, but it literally does the same things that these
No,
ones
it's
do.
the
And I was like,
same.
I could fathom spending once 45, just the one time, but I wasn't going to repeatedly do it just so I could have different colours. I'd rather just buy this.
No,
I
that's
have this
yeah.
one. I have the pink one that I bought on holiday, and then I bought another pink one, but it's One Direction all over it.
What's
As you
that?
should. I have an orange one, and then I have this one again, white, but instead of the handle on the side, it's almost like a bucket handle on the top. And it has like a pop-up.
Oh, yeah, I think I know which one you mean. Stun.
I think, yeah.
So,
I actually have one more.
go on.
It's actually, no, I have 2 more.
Give it.
I think for me, you know, the like clean girl, like slick back bun. That, how people, I think I've done it like once or twice. I can't understand how people would choose to do that daily. After an hour, my head is like throbbing in pain because my hair is so tightly wound back. I'm just like, how are people finding that?
Is that like the Molly May bun?
It's like when it's like really slick back, you can see the part, and it's like almost like a bun back here.
Yeah.
It's like really slick back, and I'm just like, there's no way. Like, I'll see people like when I go out shopping or go like somewhere, and I'll see them and they've got, and I'm thinking, there's no way you're finding that comfortable right now.
Yeah.
Just free it up like me. Just free it up in a little messy bun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing I love more than a messy bun. And then I think my last one is TikTok influencing people to do skincare routines that are like 12 steps when realistically it could just be 3.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need 4 different types of toners, 3 different types of moisturisers, eye cream, spot cream. Why do you need all? Just whack some moisturiser on.
This is like foreign language to me. Yeah.
Because you see all these, like, whenever I was like probably like 11, 12, I was mad about like Lego, playing on the on the Wii, going out and like playing on on my bike.
Quite tomboy.
Like, yeah, like just normal children things, like playing like a child. And now I'll walk into Sephora to go and get like top ups of my like bits that I need. Tell me why I'm seeing 11 and 12-year-olds picking up like drunk elephant, and these drunk elephant things are like 60 plus. You can't really get anything under £60. And they're going in, and I'm just like, where's the Lego? Where are the Barbies? Go play with your Bratz dolls. Why are you in here?
Yeah.
In this big adult store.
That's why I'm glad we grew up in the generation we did. Yeah. Right before like social media.
I think it's because all of the kids now, they're like iPad kids. They've all grew up around like TikTok, social media, whereas that wasn't a thing. Like, my mum would not let me get like Snapchat, Instagram, all of that until I was like of like the age you were allowed to have it. I wasn't allowed any. Even Facebook, wasn't even allowed Facebook.
Oh, fuming! You missed out on Farmville.
And now I'm fuming because I love Facebook. Yeah. I spend a lot of time on an unhealthy amount of time on Facebook.
As you should. So my final one is iced coffee. I don't even like iced coffee, but I will find myself making and buying. I went out and bought these like syrups, like cinnamon, vanilla, chocolate, all of these different flavours of syrups. Oi, I'm putting them out of business. Like, I don't even like iced coffee. It's not even my vibe at all. But I will sit there and drink it because I like the swishing around of the cup. I like making iced coffee. Can't stand the taste to the point where I put enough syrup in it that I physically am just tasting pure sugar at that point. And that's literally before TikTok, because before TikTok, I don't think I
It
even
was
had
like
one.
big during like lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
People making the iced coffees.
And now, but the thing is, I feel like even 5 years later, it's still a thing. Like, I will go on and watch people make iced coffees, and I'm like, before TikTok, I don't think I even had one. I don't think I ever had an iced coffee, and now I find myself drinking them like 3 times a week and suffering through the pain of the taste, just because it's aesthetically pleasing.
I have to say, I don't like. I'm a tea girl. I love a cup of tea. Like
Yeah.
I probably drink 6, 7 cups of tea a day. It's really bad, to the point I bought the 1 kg bag of tea bags from Costco, and it's Yorkshire tea, obviously the most elite tea bag.
Oh,
say
we're going to
something
agree.
else.
We're not going to agree on that. But yeah,
If
I'm a
you say
PG
like,
tips.
"Ugh,"
No.
I think we should all take it from me. We've all heard I have a lot of tea a day. We should take it from me.
No,
I'm
no,
also
no.
Irish, and Irish people know about their tea. That's all that they drink is a good cup of tea.
Right.
You would be.
I'm game. We've got good taste in everything. You want to play that game? Put it in the chat. No, like,
No, we're gonna go Yorkshire tea. Maybe I'll do a poll.
at least it's not like.
Yorkshire tea or PG tea.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I'll put it on my Instagram and then I'll post the results and we'll see what people actually think.
Yeah.
Imagine it's PG tips on our look at it.
Yeah,
Won't be.
I really hope it is.
No,
Please
it'd be
do it for me,
Yorkshire tea.
guys. It's
Everyone I
horrific.
know drinks Yorkshire tea though. PG tips
Yeah.
is like what they do at McDonald's.
Banging.
I don't like McDonald's.
At least we're not agreeing on like a Tetley or a Twinings or something weird like that. You know what I mean?
They're like.
I feel like
they're
both of
very
ours,
mediocre.
at least they're both socially acceptable. Okay.
I'd say they're probably the top two.
Yeah.
After.
I love how off topic we've got. As we should.
But anyway, back to iced coffee.
Yeah.
I will only drink iced coffee over a coffee, but my and it's only from Starbucks. My go-to order is an iced white mocha with 2 cups of caramel.
Really?
Yeah, but you can barely taste the coffee.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The problem is I can't drink coffee because I have to rush home.
Yeah.
Because it just goes straight through.
Yeah. Another one, right. I literally had in my notes, I literally had 2. I'm listing them off as we're talking about it. On the topic of iced coffee, one that I absolutely cannot stand. I hate the taste, I hate the flavour, everything about it, matcha.
Never had it.
Have you not?
Is it tea?
Yeah, it's green tea. It's like a green tea version of an iced coffee, basically.
Maybe as I am the tea connoisseur, I should try it.
Oh, good luck. I'm sorry, it smells like fish. It tastes like cut up grass blended up. It's not good. I waited there and queued up because of TikTok. I queued up for 40 minutes outside of a blank street to get a white chocolate. And anyone who knows me knows that anything white chocolate, I'm all over. I love everything white chocolate, right? That is my favourite thing in the world.
Because I'm more milk chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. So, genuinely, I was like, this is going to be beautiful. It's going to be like tea mixed in with a white chocolate milkshake. It was vile. And that's because of TikTok. And I went back and bought another because of TikTok, because I like the green. I like doing my shopping, walking around with a green, and that's an embarrassment on my part. But a lot of our Gen Z do it as well. So
I can't say I've ever had one, to be fair.
You need to try one.
I think, you know what it is, though? I'm so funny about even when I go to somebody else's house, I'm really funny about them. I want to make my own tea because I know
colour's important.
Like my little cousin, he either puts half of the cup of it as milk, and it's literally like
hot milk,
or to the point he puts barely any in it. It looks more like a coffee. He can't. There's no in between.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Oh my god!
I'm like, you can do the tea bag and the sugar, and I'll sort out the milk.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Love that. So, on the topic of TikTok, right? I think that we should talk about, do we think it's ruining music or saving it? Now, for me personally, right? Anyone who knows me knows that music is my absolute life, right? You know, we both love music. We're always at concerts, festivals, listening to music. That's our thing, right? I am very mixed about it, so I'm very curious to see what you think, but I'm very mixed about this. I can see it from both. I think it's a double-edged sword. So, the positives are, I wouldn't know a lot of my favourite artists without TikTok.
Yeah.
Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion. You know the people that really come up.
Ice
Chapel
Spice.
Rowan. Oh, the Queen.
I love her.
Like a more modern day example, Chapel Rowan, right? And I think it is good because it's a sort of like I like seeing artists that deserve mainstream success finally get it through using TikTok. However, I will say this, I think that it's massively, massively impacted the music industry in the sense of, so because I'm all up on knowledge, the reason why, for example, Song of the Year last year, 2024, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter, right? The only reason why that was massively successful, I'm not blaming that on TikTok, is because they marketed it. And the reason why they wrote it is because of attention span. And I think that's partly to do with TikTok. Like before TikTok, I could sit there and watch a film. Now, if a video is over 10 minutes, I'm not interested. I will not watch
But you
it.
will watch this.
Oh, yeah, you will. Like, that's different. But like,
No, because you can listen to this in the background.
exactly. That's the plan, guys. Do it.
ASMR.
Yeah. But like, the reason why, so the producer of Espresso, right, basically said that the reason why it's so successful is because it catches you and hooks you in within the first 10 seconds of a song, right? I'm glad that, for example, Sabrina has got her flowers, rightfully deserved. Not bragging, but I did see Sabrina before Espresso. I've loved her ever since Disney Channel, right? I saw her in this tiny room in Birmingham, and then a few months ago, I saw her sell out 80,000 people at Hyde Park. That's the Espresso effect, right? On the topic of coffee as well, as you do. TikTok's affected the industry because musicians now are trying to hook you in within the first 30 seconds of a song. I think it's lacked songwriting, it's lacked delicacy of the art. And I'm not saying that, you need to be Taylor Swift level of songwriting. You don't need to be like diaristic songwriting. You don't need to be that. But I think there is an art form that's losing here. And I think it's because of attention span and the way that we're moving is I have no issue with musicians like marketing on TikTok. It's marketing form at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? But I do think that artistry is getting lost in the sauce because there's not a lot of art coming out. People are making music for TikTok trends.
Yeah.
And I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah. See, I'm very much the same. I'm kind of like a balance between, yeah, it's good, but like, obviously, like, you've got to think the artists out there who are making songs to do it through TikTok, they don't need a label to do it. So they're not having to get to a certain point where they can have a label.
Yeah.
Because that, I can imagine, takes a very long time to get enough of a following for a label to even be interested in you. And so that aspect of it is good for like up and coming creators. But when they're making songs that are directed just at TikTok, like they're very repetitive and like they get in your head. Because like that Brazilian song that's going on at the minute, I actually googled the lyrics and it's really inappropriate.
Yeah.
But that song is in my head. But I also think like things like it revives old songs. So like I hear a load of like Fleetwood Mac and all of that, and I think, you know what, that part of it is like, oh yeah, like I haven't listened to that in a while. I'll go and listen to that. And their new feature that they've added on TikTok where you can click on a song and then underneath it says add to Spotify.
Yeah.
That's perfect for me because otherwise I'd spend ages searching for it through Spotify. And now I can just tap it and it automatically adds it to my liked songs.
Yeah.
That's great for me. But at the same time, I feel like songs end up feeling a bit disposable because they use like 15 seconds of a song and then people only listen to like one chorus of the whole album. Like
Yeah.
that artist could have like 10 different songs, but they only like that one song with one chorus in it. And I just feel like it gets to a point where like you just think, well, what's the point of me releasing all these other songs
100%.
when people aren't going to listen to it? But I also think like it's the same sound on every video and it becomes like to the point like there's some songs I love and I've found off TikTok, but now I can't sit there and listen to it because I've heard them so often and I get sick of it.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like there's that thing like you lose interest in and like you lose interest in a song 10 times quicker than what you would have before. Like I could have had a song and listened to it for months on end, but in different points. So then I was like, oh, it didn't feel like. But when I'm watching TikTok and it's the same every time I swipe and it's the same video behind the video and I'm like same sound behind the video.
Yeah.
It does my head in because like you've got to think like these TikTok kids are probably thinking that Running Up That Hill was written in 2022.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been
it
out
really wasn't. It's
years,
been out
40
for
years.
years.
Yeah.
And like, imagine Shakespeare like watching his sonnet reduced to like a CapCut sound. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that must, and it's just like,
yeah,
it's been reduced to a CapCut trend, and I'm like,
yeah,
I think the art of it gets lost.
100%. The thing is as well, I think there's this misconception. I have no issue with people using, like I said, TikTok as a marketing technique. It's effective, it works. But this is the thing, because you hear a song on TikTok doesn't dignify the success of it, because artists base success off of sales, charting, all of that. For example, you know the Billboard Hot 100, right? TikTok sounds don't contribute to that. So when you see a song that's number one, it might be number one on your phone, but it's not number one. An example of this, Diet Pepsi, Addison Rae, everywhere on TikTok because of who fucking sings it, right? I think it made like number 64 in the charts. Like it's, and there's an art form getting lost. And I do think that there's a reversal going back to artistry in the sense of Adele is not going to market to TikTok. She's even said in an interview when 30 came out, like, I'm not marketing, they're not my audience. We need more artists like that where they're not going to market towards it, they're not going to indicate that. And for example, another modern day example is I love Ray. I've loved Ray since I was probably 14. And obviously, if you know her label struggles, you know I'm not going to go into it, it's a long story. But before Escapism, she was like on the brink of nothing, like literally being shelved. Well, she did. But anyway, it's got the positive effect. Like without TikTok, Ray would not be where she is right now. And I love that. Chapel Rowan, Tyler with Water. Like, you know, there's so many, and it is good for that effect, like Doja Cat. But I think we're getting to a technique of artistry getting lost in the source of it. And it's like, stop marketing, because your market isn't always going to be 14 to 16-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, as a 23-year-old man, I'm not interested in hearing a cringy TikTok trend dance. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm more interested in hearing art. And that's why, like, my favourite artists don't tend to adhere to TikTok. Like, you don't really hear Taylor Swift that much. You've had a few. You've had, like, Anti-Hero, It's Me, Hi, I'm the Problem, It's Me, which was really TikTok, I can tell.
One thing I will say now, though, is I think between the industry with TikTok and then producers of films and TV shows, you search Taylor Swift now, and the whole thing on TikTok is The Summer I Turned Pretty. And that's because and obviously I love that series, and I'm so happy Jenny Han gave us that outcome, because I was about to have a crash. I was about to mentally crash.
Yeah.
But that whole like all I think of is Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Because that's all you hit. That's the only songs. Like the first time she sings Conrad, Lover plays. But now all that's associated with that. And I think even like Running Up That Hill, that now is associated with Stranger Things. It's not associated with the actual artist. And I think then it gets to the point where the artist gets lost behind all the trends and the TV shows, and because people make fan edits and this, that, and the other, when they use that song, it's like it's not the artist song anymore.
Well, like another example was, I saw this TikTok the other day, and this girl thought that Bloody Mary by Lady Gaga was written for Wednesday. That song has been out for 15 years. Like, and it's like, it is impacting it in a way that, like, unfortunately, there's nothing that anyone can do about it. They're going to continue doing it. They're going to use it. But another thing is, I do think it's a little bit hypocritical, because back in the day, I was a Tumblr, like, you know, and that's where I got a lot of my favourite artists and bands from. So I guess it's kind of the same thing. But I do think that the industry is going in a radically bad direction when you're classing the success of a song or an album off of how many people make a dance to it. Like, it
diminishes
it's
the artist a little bit.
100%, because there's so many songs,
so much work and effort into that song for it to just be end up like someone doing this to it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
and it's like, do you really think they sat in a studio and spent hours writing a song for Jenny, 25, from Manchester to create a dance? No, they didn't. Like, I don't know. I just think that there is artistry, and I've got no problem with my favourite songs or artists going viral because it creates publicity and they're getting mainstream. I like that. But I also think that TikTok is also impacting concert culture. People are going to concerts now because they hear a song off TikTok and they want to post about it, and real fans are not getting tickets. Well, some of us are, but like, not bragging. But yeah, I do think it is going in a direction that unfortunately we can't help. But I do like the fact though that there are still some artists that are sticking to their guns.
Yeah,
Taylor Swift. I think Ariana's one. You
yeah, yeah,
rarely
yeah, yeah.
hear Ariana on TikTok,
Unless
right?
it's about her tour, but that's not her.
But
Yeah,
trying hard not to back right now. And then like you've got like Adele and Ray. Even Ray, who like has made it through TikTok, is not making TikTok songs. Escapism is not a TikTok song. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's nice to know that some artists are sticking to their guns, but others, I've got no words. Ed Sheeran, I've got no words for you.
So far.
No, we're not doing that. But yeah, I think it's controversial. So, on the topic of music and how we feel, it's come to that point in the episode, which is our song of the episode. So, not to brag, but in honor of getting tickets to see Ariana Grande twice, thanks to Aoife, little shout out there. I am gonna do Yes and by Ariana Grande.
And talking of songs found from TikTok, I'm gonna do like that. I think it's called by Darko because
Love
that's
it.
the song I've got from there. So trends we hate, trends we love, and TikTok ruining both. We'll see you next time.
Bye.